Morgan, how are you doing this morning?
Great. How are you?
Fantastic. It's hard to be in any kind of foul mood when the sun is shining on you a lot.
Oh, be quiet. It's miserable here.
My bad, my bad, my bad. So we have, as you can see in the background, a big event coming up
I
with
know. Look
housing.
at that. How
I
fancy
know,
are
right?
you?
I know. But before we talk about this event, just give us a little background on housing transitions.
Yeah, so Housing Transitions is one of two agencies, I will say, in my organization that I'm the executive director of. So Housing Transitions assists people who are experiencing homelessness with shelter and programs to get into permanent housing. And the Home Foundation is the other agency, and that one develops affordable housing. And so we kind of look at housing from all angles, from providing that human service aspect of it to actually providing the housing when we can.
Yeah,
So
go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's it.
Yeah, so I wanted to get into the specifics. So there's like really four different legs to it, I think. One would be like emergency shelter. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so our Center House shelter, we're coming up on our 40th anniversary next year. I finally did the math. We keep saying for over 30 years we've been doing this, but it's almost 40,
Yeah,
which is
84, right?
84. And so that is a family shelter. We can assist families here as well as individuals. And we have 12 beds, and it's a program. So people come in, and from day one, we're assisting them with getting toward, addressing all of their challenges and barriers that are causing their housing insecurity and working toward permanent housing solutions for them.
Yeah, I know we've talked about this before, but it still amazes me and surprises me that the lack of knowledge at how much that is an issue in Center County.
It is, and it's a very hidden issue. We don't have a lot of street homeless, in unsheltered homeless, we would say, in State College. Between our agency and Center Safe and the Youth Service Bureau and Out of the Cold, people generally have places to be, but there are way more people experiencing homelessness than people would imagine.
Right. And then, okay, so talk to me about affordable housing leg of your of housing transition.
So that side of it, I think if you talk to Leadership Center County, for instance, or any kind of group of people and ask them what some of the biggest challenges in this area, and they will say affordable housing. So, and definitely in the borough of State College. Student housing is definitely driving prices and having a big effect on the market within the borough for sure, and really the surrounding areas as well. So for about since 1999-ish, the Home Foundation, which was originally called Temporary Housing Foundation, has been doing a first-time homebuyer program. So trying to help people with incomes below 80% of the area median income be able to go through a homebuyer education program and a readiness program, and then budget counseling and get ready to buy their first home. And in the meantime, the State College Community Land Trust or the Home Foundation is acquiring a home in the borough with funds through HUD and rehabbing that home, bringing it up to kind of modern standards if it's older or outdated, renovating it as much as we can. We've started really incorporating a lot of energy efficiency upgrades in the systems, and then we sell it to the first-time home buyer in a way that works for them. So two different models, but
Right. So we actually, you and I worked on a house together, didn't we? There on South Island, like
um
this, like
I
4 or 5 years ago. I think there's a group of us.
Maybe. Yeah. I think you came and helped fix things up. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. You talked about 80% of the median income. What's that number for somebody who might be curious, roughly?
I knew you were going to ask that. So if I can, hold on, I have glasses. Where are they? I don't know where they are. All right, I have
Didn't
a
mean to
chart.
put you on the spot.
Okay, so for a household of three, it's below 70% or $70,000 for
Okay,
this. So people buying their first home, it's probably right around in there. Now, yeah, so you know, give or take
70,000.
depending on the household size.
Got it, got it. And then there was one service you provide I wasn't really aware of, and that's in-home support. Talk to me about that.
That so we have um a wonderful coworker of mine who has been here for a lot of the years that we've been in existence. So I think it's like over 20 years. And she coordinates home care. So we don't actually provide it, but she um goes in and kind of makes a plan for people that may need help with laundry or like food preparation or cleaning and things like that. So they're people that are under the age of 60, but have usually a physical disability. Sometimes it's a also with a mental health challenge or maybe just that, but some kind of disability. And she coordinates that so that they're able to stay in their homes because otherwise they might, you know,
Going
ha-
into assisted
not
living or
they
something.
lose it or have to go to assisted living and then yeah, and they don't really want that, especially if they're younger people.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So let's get to this big event on Sunday. You have some new homes. You're gonna have a ribbon cutting.
We are, yes. Apparently, we have lots of ribbons to cut, so it's good. And big scissors. But yes, so we acquired this building 2 years ago. Was it two? Yeah, it had to have been 2 years ago, I think. Yeah.
Like
Um,
almost in the middle of COVID or right after COVID or
like yeah, 21. Okay, yeah. I get confused. I keep thinking it's COVID was only 2 years ago, but it's actually 3 years ago. So yeah,
yeah,
so this 2 years ago. Which sounds like a long time. We've tried really hard to get things moving, but it's 8 units and there are 3-bedroom townhomes. And we uh, pretty much fully renovated them. They have new kitchens, they have their floors were refinished, they have new bathrooms, all energy efficient refrigerators and appliances and then we also did a lot to treat the just sort of envelope. Well, we didn't do the envelope, but doing the interior where we could, filling holes and trying to reduce leakage of energy, basically. So we really sealed up things. We put lots of insulation in, and there's these really fancy high tech apparently easy to use HVAC systems
right.
and hot water heaters and the whole bit. So we're really excited to finally have them available. And for lease up, they will be available for people who are at 60% or lower of the area median income. So it's definitely designed to really assist some households with lower incomes be able to live right in the borough.
Right. And just to break down how it came to be, I guess the State College Community Land Trust owns it, and then
Mhm.
your home foundation did the renovations, correct?
Yeah, so actually, so the Home Foundation owns the building, so the improvements, which is the model that the Land Trust follows, and then the Land Trust owns the land. So, so yeah, it's a really great partnership. It made it possible. They chipped in a big chunk of money, and then we also got money from the Borough of State College, their inclusionary housing fund, and then they helped us be able to get funds from the Department of Community and Economic Development, DCED in Pennsylvania, and also HUD home funds. So, and also we being the Home Foundation, applied for funds from the county. So they put in money from the Act 137 Housing Trust Fund funds, and trying to think of what else.
Fair
I feel like I'm
RTT.
missing somebody. It's been a really piecing together a lot of different funding
Right.
sources. So
Yeah, yeah, there was one. I don't know if you would. Is it Fair RTT funds?
oh yeah,
PH.
yes, we have. Yeah, so the Home Foundation also applied for those, which are great. It's a competitive grant process through that PHFA puts out and each year. So we had some funds for the acquisition. So that was one grant cycle, and then another grant cycle we applied for funds for renovations. So.
Awesome, awesome. So, if someone wanted to apply, what's the email address?
So they would send an email to OBR, standing for Old Boalsburg Road, at housingtransitions.org. And right now we're collecting all the email addresses for people who are interested. And then we will send them the information as soon as we have the application available, which we hope to have available in the next like 2 weeks. There's a lot of different, it's a different kind of property
Process.
now, and we've used some different funds that we haven't used before, so there's some different rules and regulations that we need to follow, so we just need to make sure we have everything in place before we start accepting applications.
Got it, got it. And if people want to attend the ribbon cutting, the time, which is right over my head here.
Yeah, so it's from 12. I can read it now, so in case I didn't remember. It's 12:30 to 3:30 on Sunday, January 22nd, and the ribbon cutting itself will be at 1. But we will have a couple of units open. We have someone who'll give tours and kind of explain the different work that we did there. And the general public is welcome. If anybody's interested in taking a look at them for themselves or somebody they know, they can come take a look now. It's a great opportunity for that. I don't think it's going to be like sunny and 70 like it is in Florida, but
What are you talking
it'll
about?
be fine. It'll be gorgeous.
Right. And if someone just watching this wanted to just donate to Housing Transitions, how would they do that?
Yeah, you can just go to our housingtransitions.org website, and there's donate buttons, easy to find. It just says donate, and click on that and go from there. You can always send a check to us too, just to our PO Box 1391, State College, Pennsylvania 16804.
All right. Well, I appreciate the time. I would have, if I was actually there, I would go. But
Yeah.
I thought it would be a great opportunity to get the word out there, and hopefully you have a great turnout. And I really appreciate, and I know that the community appreciates what you're doing for Center County.
Well, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, have a fantastic day. All the best, and I miss all the wonderful personalities there.
We miss you.
Thank